opening thoughts?
Well, we really struggled out of the gates again tonight and got down. Only scored 6 points that first quarter, but our defense was great all night long. I thought we rebounded it really well. But, it comes down to a couple missed assignments at the end of the game. We missed a couple, we missed a breakaway there at the end and had some other opportunities that we came up a little short, but our effort was great. Losing Megan really hurt us because she had the matchup with Emma Young, and Emma ended up having a really good game. She had 15 points, and we really didn't have anybody to guard her, and she did a great job. They made some big plays down the stretch. We took the lead, gave ourselves a chance, and they made some big-time plays at the end. And we didn't. We missed at the end. So.
And what did you think of the play of Amar and Traylon to kind of get the team back in it there in the late third and there early in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, they did a great job. I mean, Trey has a double-double, 19 points, 10 rebounds. She played her heart out, and I was hoping one of those threes that she shot would have gone in because she deserved them to go in. She played so hard on both ends of the floor. But in a college basketball game, when you hold a team to less than 60 points, you should win. And so we got to find something to hang our hat on offense, and just hopefully we can get that accomplished here on our road trip here coming up.
Not only Megan's one of the leaders in the locker room and on the court for you guys. How big of a loss is that? Hopefully just temporary.
Hopefully it's just temporary. It's just a bad sprain, and hopefully we can get her back after the Christmas break. But she's a tough kid. She'll want to work hard to get back, and we need her. She's kind of the heart and soul. She's tough as nails, and we really need her physicality. But like you said, her leadership's outstanding. So,
Coach, you had a 4-point lead with 7 minutes and 23 seconds left. Texas A&M Corpus Christi took that 6-point lead with 3 minutes left. Talk about that huge and rough point spread right there.
Well, I think we had a 4-point lead, or a 6-point lead. No, we had a 4-point lead, right? I think we missed a free throw to make it go 5, and then they come down and get an and one. And then we had a great defensive stop, but they got the offensive rebound on a kind of a bad bounce, and they put it in, got an and one. And then we kind of went empty on about 4 straight possessions, and they answered on the other end and made big shots and tough shots. So, yeah, I thought when we got the 4-point lead, we had the momentum. Everybody's fired up, but credit their defense. They got a steal and got some tips, and they're at the end, and they made plays.
Hopefully Megan isn't out too long, but with the injury, who is someone that can step up individually to lead the team in the UFC tournament?
Well, I think Trey's has proven that she's our kind of a go-to player for us, and but also we'll get Ashley Lopez eligible tomorrow. She transferred in last year at semester. She's a dynamic guard. She'll really help us at the guard position. So that'll hopefully give us a shot in the arm offensively.
4-game road swing before you guys start back play. What do you want to see from your team against some tough competition coming up here to kind of short things up before you start the conference action?
Well, I think defensively we played pretty solid all year. We've got to get better offensively. So hopefully on this trip we can, really start to execute better. And we've talked about this several times, but when you have all new players that they've only played 8-9 games together, it takes time. I mean, we play against Corpus, and they have 8 seniors that have been together. They got a couple injuries too, but it's just in college basketball you got to have that chemistry, and it takes time. You see flashes of it in every game we play, but then there's other things that we got to continue to work on. So I really appreciate you guys coming, though. We'll continue to get better. So.
Anybody else?
Coach, aside from the defense, it just seems like your guard play has been evolving into a pretty good stalwart of your offense despite the result tonight. Is that something you just want to keep improving upon, the guard play, despite having that injury to Megan?
Yeah, I mean, we're a little thin in the post right now, so we got to score with our guards. And Lamar's a proven player in our league. Val's a proven player in our league. and then adding Trey Lynn, and we'll add Ashley Lopez. You know, Zane had a rough night shooting, but you can see she's a good athlete and has a really good shot, but she was 2 for 12 tonight, but she's a good player. So yeah, we'll continue to evolve with those guards.
Coach, another thing, big stat was 14 for 23 free throws for them. Talk about that stat and how you guys can bring that down.
Yeah, it was a little disappointing. We lost by 8 at the foul line. You know, we lose by 5 overall. But you know, they were their aggressors. They did a nice job taking it to the basket, getting and ones, and getting fouled. And you know, sometimes we feel like we were doing the same thing, didn't get some of the same opportunities that they did. But that's college basketball. You know, we shot 35%, 50% from the line. It's just not good enough.
One last thing for me, Coach, without Jordan, Desiree gets a lot of minutes tonight. You talked about going up against Alexis Bryant. She did a pretty good job, came down with a bunch of offensive rebounds and some assists on some kickouts. What did you think of just the way she battled here tonight?
She battled. She played 34 minutes and gave us a chance down there. She executed. We fronted Bryant all night. If you let her catch it on the block, she's just going to score over you every time because she's so tall. And we fronted and we played backside help behind it, and Des did a just fantastic job with it. Yep.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Thanks.